The Italian central bank is getting behind DeFi tokenization with projects like Polygon and Fireblocks. Let's talk about how Italy is getting into Web3. Welcome back to the Blockhash podcast. Let's talk crypto. Make sure to check out our sponsor, BENFT. They are revolutionizing education using DeFi methods and artificial intelligence in tandem with each other to create an amazing new educational experience. So check that out in the description below. Also check out our Patreon. We do chart analysis Monday through Friday. If you want to get it before it goes on YouTube ahead of time, do so. It only costs a couple of cups of coffee a month. It's nothing. So check it out also in the links in the description below. You'll find the links. All right. So let's talk about what's going on in Italy. The Bank of Italy's Milan Hub Innovation Center will provide support for a project developed by Certif Advisory to research a security token ecosystem for institutional decentralized finance. The project has no commercialization purpose, but will extend the scope of analysis of security tokens on secondary markets. Security tokens are digitized representations of the ownership of real-world assets. Certif or Certif Advisory General Manager Emmanuel Baharier said in a statement, "We believe it is vitally important to create the conditions for DeFi to become a safe and open operating environment for supervised entities. The project will strive to allow institutional market participants to operate in a DeFi environment while complying with regulatory guidelines. It will further develop Certif Advisory's Lianity platform, which it describes as an institutional-grade automated market maker." The Certif Advisory project was chosen during the Hub's second call for proposals. The project was one of 7 projects given the green light in the fintech category. It will receive support from the Milano Hub for 6 months beginning this month in the form of expert advice and in-depth regulatory research. Securities tokenization is an emerging field in blockchain technology. Citi Global Perspectives and Solutions recently predicted the tokenized securities market may be worth $4 trillion. $4 trillion. And 5 by 2030, with private equity and venture capital becoming the most tokenized, followed by real estate. So tokenization is becoming a really, really big area of study. I think for a lot of governments, Italy is getting very curious into how they can do that. So tokenization of securities, so like your Tesla stock, your Facebook stock, or Meta stock, I guess, Apple stock, anything you buy in the stock market, imagine that if that was tokenized. Imagine if lands like your house, your apartment, like if you owned a home or even a rental home, that could be tokenized and also create a token ecosystem around, maybe for fractional investing, maybe for selling it on the blockchain, maybe putting it into a decentralized ecosystem somehow, maybe being able to put it up for liquidity and loans easier. Tokenization can do a lot of really cool things. And so I like to see this innovation around DeFi and seeing this happen in Italy, which Italy has a lot of historic landmarks, a lot of things that I imagine they want to preserve, but they want to probably pull equity out of, not equity, but capital out of in some kind of way. So I could definitely see that tokenized securities being worth 4 to 5 trillion. Obviously tokenized real estate would be a lot higher than that. And it's fascinating. So yeah, it's cool to see that this is happening in Italy. I imagine this will happen across Europe now that the MiCA bill is out. Came out a few months back, earlier in the spring, I think around March or April. That'll allow for, I think, a lot of countries to explore possibilities like this. The big key is, what you're tokenizing and then following suit with the laws of that country and the jurisdiction you're in. So it'll have to apply under MiCA since Italy is in Europe. But under the Italian government, they'll have their own set of rules for that. And how this plays out the rest of the world, it's a good question. In the US, I have no idea because there's no regulation yet. Other places like Hong Kong, Singapore, the UAE, you might be a lot more lax on this. But tokenization will unlock a lot of value in a lot of different ways, and it is exciting to see. So wanted to share this article with you guys. Please comment your thoughts down below on what you think tokenization can bring to the table in terms of securities, in terms of secondary market sales for products, like if you have a Gucci belt or a Louis bag, being able to resell that in the market. Maybe tokenization of real estate, tokenization of automobiles, You name it. Tokenization of gold, maybe gold in the ground still, unmined, precious metals and minerals. A lot of possibilities. Comment your thoughts down below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. You guys are the best, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Cheers.